This is a story called The Little Monsters at Christmas, Chapter 87. A house was burgled at Christmas and the kids step in to help. It's only a few weeks until Christmas and all the kids, big and little, are at their local skate park. After they'd been there for a while, they spotted some little kids looking really sad, and Grumpy said, "Hey guys, look, those kids look so sad. Come on, let's go and see if they're okay." They all went over and Grumpy said, "What's up with you lot? Has someone done or said something to upset you?" "Yeah, our houses were broken into last night along with 3 other houses on our street. They took all our Christmas presents that our parents bought us to send to Santa. Now we won't have any presents at Christmas because our parents saved up all year round to buy us them, and they can't afford to replace them. They took our TVs and PlayStations too, and all our games. Our parents can't afford to replace those either," said Hudson. "Oh, that's awful. How can anyone do that to people?" said Kicker. Then Creeper had an idea, and when the other kids were out of earshot, she said to the others, "Hey guys, I've got an idea. Why don't we sort our own clothes and toys out? All those that are in good condition, we can have a jumbo sale and sell them. Instead of keeping the money for ourselves, we can give it to all the families who were burgled." "Hey, that's a great idea, Creeper," said Stamper. Then Stumpy said, "I think it's a great idea too, but right now I'm hungry, so let's go and eat, please." All the kids looked at each other and then at Stumpy, and all together they said, "You're always hungry, Stumpy." They all laughed, and then Creeper said, "I'm hungry too." They all laughed again, and then Kane said, "Kicker, we could have a jumbo sale too." "No, there's no point in having separate ones when we can have one massive one with different stalls," said Kicker. "I thought you meant just you big kids," said Copper Kane. "No, Copper, all of us. Blimey, using your nickname instead of your real names is taking some getting used to," said Kicker. Everyone laughed, and then they went to McDonald's for some lunch. Afterwards, they went to see the vicar of the local church to see if they could have their jumbo sale in there, because it was too cold to have it outside, and he said yeah. The jumbo sale was set for the following weekend so the kids could get everything ready. They needed to print out some flyers to put around school and the neighbourhood. Mrs. Scott allowed them to use the school's computer room, and their parents gave them permission to go door to door collecting jumbo. When other kids heard about what they were doing, they asked if they could help, and Kicker said yeah. In the end, he had that much jumbo to sell. The jumbo sale was held at the weekend and every night after school until everything was sold. On the first day, the kids worked from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m, but of course they took breaks in between. That first day, they managed to raise £3,000 between them, and they were all exhausted. No sooner did they get home did the little kids fall asleep. The next day was Sunday, and the jumbo sale was from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m, because they had Sunday service and Sunday school from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. On this second day, the kids managed to raise another £3,000, taking their total so far to £6,000. The next day was a school day, and the kids had their tea, and then they went to the church to sell the jumbo sale. That night, a woman came in with a big bag of clothes that she was unable to sell in her shop. Everything was brand new and everything still had the original price tag on. That night the kids managed to raise £5,000, taking their total so far to £11,000. The next day after school the kids set up the jumble sale and a lady who had 11 kids came in with 6 bags of clothes and loads of toys that her kids didn't need anymore. That night between them the kids managed to raise a further £6,500, taking their total so far to £17,000. They couldn't believe it. The next day some ladies came in with loads of knitted baby clothes and they sold like wildfire. That night the kids managed to raise £5,500, taking their total to £23,000. The kids couldn't believe how much they'd raised so far. However, they weren't finished yet as they had quite a bit still to sell. The next day they set up again after school. This time they managed to raise £6,000, taking their total to £29,000. The day after that was Saturday and they started at 11 a.m. and finished at 7 p.m. That day they managed to raise £12,000, taking their total to £41,000. The next day was Sunday and between the hours of 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. they managed to raise a further £15,000, taking their total to £56,000. They couldn't believe it. The next day there was no school because of the snow. The kids seized the opportunity to do the jumble sale all day. This time they managed to raise a further £20,000, taking their total to a whopping £76,000. After that, the kids were exhausted and they decided that they'd had enough. They split the money between the families who'd been burgled so that they could replace everything that had been stolen and give their kids the Christmas they deserved. Anything that the kids hadn't stolen was donated to charity. The kids were in the papers and on TV. They were very proud of themselves and their parents were very proud of them too. End of chapter 87. Hope you like it, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Merry Christmas. Love yous. Bye.